We are set to Here's Ben Zobrist now. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The right fielder.
MLB The Show is at the gateway to the West, St. Louis, Missouri, and lovely Busch Stadium. Should be a good one here this afternoon between the Chicago Cubs. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. He will lead this one off today. First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch of the ball game is swung on and missed, and that's how we'll get things started this afternoon. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. The 1-1 home is a curveball in the dirt.
After two breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Here now the 2-2. Good changeup in the dirt. Strike 3. And the throw is there to record the first out. The next Cub up, Chris Bryant, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. This is line to left. Ozuna is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Just getting started here in St. Louis. And a half-hearted attempt that time as he broke the plane of the plate. It's a ball and 2 strikes now. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Striding into the box, Dexter Fowler. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Right fielder, Dexter Fowler.
Now the first pitch here from Lester. Hit on the ground out to short. Russell's got it. And there's one away. The next to bat for St. Louis, Tommy Pham. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First offering on its way. Swing and a little tapper, but that one rolls foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Popped him up. Schwarber moving to his left. 2 down. Here's Matt Carpenter. His past history against John Lester. He's got 5 base hits in 34 tries. 11 strikeouts on the stat sheet as well. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Ball 1. And he's behind now as he missed badly on that swing. 1-2.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving it.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is... So in now for Chicago, Kyle Schwarber. He'll get us started in the top of the second. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Now the 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a cut fastball that almost had a little too much cut as it nearly ran in and got him.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Kyle Schwarber becomes the first out of the inning. Wilson Contreras started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1. Count now a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Here's Javier Baez. First offering on its way. Oh, an ugly swing there. It's 0-1.
I mean, this offense has gotten some ugly swings off early. This pitcher is on point right now. He is mixing and matching, and everything's working.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, It was just a little out of the zone.
And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw. Here's Ben Zobrist now. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. He turns on it and sends it deep down the line in right. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2. Ready with the 0-2. And a neck-high fastball that time.
But there's your textbook waste pitch right there.
And we'll have to leave it. Here's Marcell Ozuna.
Leading off for the Cardinals, left fielder, Marcell.
Here's the first pitch to him. Grounder down the line at third. And on one pitch, he's retired. Stepping in for the Cardinals, Jose Martinez.
Jose Martinez.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. The 1-0. Hit to short. In time to first, and there are 2 away. So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder Paul DeYoung. Try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat, 1-0. Now the 1-0 is chased out of the zone for strike 1.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. The 1-2. This one's down to third. Bryant is up with it. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Here's Addison Russell as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. Now a fastball to start the 3rd. That misses. It's ball 1. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss. Here's the 1-1. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Carpenter has it. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag. He's set. Here it comes. On the ground to the left side. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. Digging in to try it again, Ian Happ. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that's through into center field. Base hit. And a relay home, and they're not going to get him as he's in there to score. Digging in for his second at-bat, Chris Bryant hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. And that's on the outside corner for a strike.
I heard so many pitchers in my career in the dugout talk about you're only 1 pitch away from getting out of the net.
This ball's down, and that could bring in a run. Throw comes in quickly here, and that'll prevent the runner at third from testing things here. Riding in once again, Anthony Rizzo. Given the situation, he's got an opportunity to break this game wide open. There's one. Only play is going to be to first, so score it as an RBI ground out as the lead moves to 2-0 now. Now the Cubs' 4-hole hitter, Kyle Schwarber. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And this is low, ball 1. The 1-0 home. Doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at-bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
3-1 to the Cubs left fielder.
He's been throwing strikes all day, so you're not up at the plate thinking he's going to walk you in this situation. You need to be aggressive and sit hard at the plate.
And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no. Striding in, Colton Wong.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
A swing and a miss at the big curveball. Lester's 2-0 home. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. Stepping into the box, Carson Kelly.
Catcher, Carson Kelly.
On the ground, a second for Baez. Right to him. Throw gets him, 2 down. So here now is the pitcher, Luke Weaver. This guy is still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Cardinals have been held out of the hit column here. Now a flare out toward right center. Baez ranging into shallow right. No trouble. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Digging in, Javier Baez.
The batter, number 9. Second baseman, Javier.
First pitch of the at-bat. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. A wave and a miss. A tick behind a good fastball.
It's funny. That pitch, I can picture being in the box. That pitch looks so good to hit, and why does no one ever get to it? A good executed high fastball usually blows 9 out of 10 guys away.
So he gets him swinging on a pitcher's pitch. Javier Baez goes down to become the first out here in the 4th. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Settling in now, Addison Russell. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. 0-1 the count. Russell behind 0-2. Here's the 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. The 2-2 popped high in the air. Weaver will put this one away, and the side is retired. Here's Dexter Fowler now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now the first pitch here from Lester. Skied into very shallow right. Zobrist has it in his tracks. He's got it 1 away. Coming to the plate now, Tommy Pham. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. And that misses for ball 1. The 1-0. High and deep to left center field. Happ going back on it. Still ranging back. Gone! Now batting, Matt Carpenter, who got called out on strikes his last time through. Here it comes. It's the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike 1.
Don't think for 1 second, after giving up already 1 homer, that he doesn't know where this lineup's headed. He's going to have to face the real sluggers right now, and he's going to have to execute.
Tapper up the line. Rizzo comes up with it, and he'll step on first himself for the out. So here's the cleanup hitter. Marcell Ozuna comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
You know, we saw these guys around the cage during batting practice, and they told us they were going to be aggressive. I think this is getting a little ridiculous. They better watch themselves if they don't start putting balls in gaps. This guy's going to find himself in the 8th inning cruising.
Tough to get fooled any worse than that. He's in a hole now, 1-2. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. And now the Cubs pitcher, John Lester. He reached on a single in his first try. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a neck-high fastball that time. The 1-0. Misses for the second ball.
In this situation right here, I'm protecting my pitcher from himself. I know he wants to swing the bat and let the boys know in the clubhouse that he can do his job, but I'm probably putting a take sign on right here.
Oh, not cheated on that one. It's 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Is swung on and missed. He got him. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And a ball 1-0. 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. Popped him up. And he'll put this away for the second out. Here's Chris Bryant now. First pitch coming. Here it is.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Ridge.
1 ball, no strike. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. On a line, that's a base hit into left field. Bryant around first, heading for second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Anthony Rizzo, runner in scoring position with Cigar. In there, strike 1. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And that one just missed outside. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here. But now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings as a response.
And he's got himself another one as he picks. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jose Martinez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
0-2 now from Lester. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2. Is swung on and missed. He got him. Digging in to try it again, Paul DeYoung. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now the first pitch here from Lester. And he gets ahead 0-1. 1 run, just 1 hit, 1 error for the Cardinals to this point. Grounded back up the middle. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit. Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. The 1-0. Now that's popped up. Bryant is there. Striding in once again, Carson Kelly. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. A ball and no strikes. DeYoung at second. Wong is over at first with 1 away. No contact there, and it's 1-2. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. So in now is the Cardinals pitcher, Greg Garcia.
Number 35, Greg Garcia.
Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball here, 0-1. 0-1 count. Here it comes. A changeup right on the outside corner for a strike. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Cardinals.
Ready for another chance. Kyle Schwarber. He'll look to get things going here in the Cubs half of the sixth. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Now the 1-0. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-1. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. The 1-2 misses inside off the plate.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball is coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
Here's another 2-2. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the third time. Digging in once again, Wilson Contreras. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Ripped down the first base line. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. Ready for another shot now, Javier Baez. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit back toward the mound. Played on the backhand. And he is in there. Here's Ben Zobrist now. And he's got runners. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. From the belt, the pitch. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. A step on the bag for one. But one's all they get as the run scores. Here's Addison Russell. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. And, I'm not sure you can get fooled worse than that. It's 0-1.
I mean, that's a classic case of coming off your backside right there. He lost his entire back leg, was out in front, couldn't keep his hands back.
Grounded down the third baseline. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. So in now for Chicago, John Lester trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. And he is out on the tag. Here's Dexter Fowler now, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Digging in and looking for more, Tommy Pham. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far.
And in that last at-bat, it makes you think this guy might have went up there looking for the breaking ball, because he certainly got a breaking ball, and he didn't miss it. Hit it right on the screws.
Pham with an even 1-1 count now. Lester will check in on first, and a dive, but he's back. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Here's Lester now on 2-2. Hit on the ground out to short. Oh, and he can't come up with it. Stepping in for the Cardinals, Matt Carpenter. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
I think he's forgotten about sometimes, Matt Carpenter. When we talk about best hitters in our sport, I think he's one of the more underrated offensive players.
Fowler over at second. Pham on at first with nobody out. And he just picked him apart in that at-bat as he's gone on 3 pitches, 1 away. Here's Marcell Ozuna. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Hit hard to third. And that's through into left, a base hit. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third, so they're loaded now with only one away. Into the box now, Jose Martinez. First pitch of the at-bat. Well, this ball's hit hard to left, and this is going to be trouble as that's down for what should be extra bases. Fowler scores. And they'll get a little closer here as the run comes across to score from first. It's now a 5-4 ball game. Ready once again, Paul DeYoung, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Lester's 2-0 home. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Tried to backdoor him and lock him up with a curveball right there. Pretty good pitch, but he didn't quite get it to come back all the way to the corner. That's tough to do for most guys.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Zobrist is after it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Colton Wong will stand in. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. It's a strike.
It's really hard.
The 0-1 pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. Fouled off. Here comes another 0-2. Curveball that time, not even close. The 1-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. Welcome back to Busch Stadium here in St. Louis. Getting set for the 7th now with the Cubs out in front. And before the inning gets underway, let's get a look at our game summary to this point. Sam Tuivalala is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Back goes Fowler, and it's gone as they add still another. Here's Chris Bryant now. So far 2 for 3 in this one. And no swing apparently. Ball 1.
Man, he certainly got him protecting the plate right there. He almost got him to go around on that slider right there. I would not be surprised if he goes fishing a little bit further outside.
A strike, and it's 2-1. Bryant looking at a 3-1 count.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
And that's outside. He lost him ball. John Brebbia comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7. Foul tip into the catcher's glove. It's strike 1.
Hey, you could tell his eyes lit up on that ball right there. It was a little up, but it was out over the plate. Tough pitch to pull, and this guy's known for going deep pull side.
0-2, here it comes. Missed with a breaking ball. Here's a look over to first, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Base hit into right center. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. The next Cub up, Kyle Schwarber. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. And that's through into center field, base hit. And they'll add 1 more to the total as the score moves to 7-4 now. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance. No balls and 1 strike. Grounded to third. This could be 2. Taken in by Carpenter. 1 there. On to first to complete the double play. And not in time as the run scores. Into the box now, Javier Baez. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Here's a huge swing by Baez and a ball sent to deep left field. And that is off the wall. Around second now and headed for third. The relay throw. And he is into second base with a double. His third hit this afternoon. Here's Ben Zobrist now. He laid down a sacrifice bunt in his last trip. Hit back up the middle. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. Now a 9-4 ball game. Here's Addison Russell. Singled homer run in his last time up. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. I had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now. The 1-1. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here. Leading off the inning, Carson Kelly, and they'll need him to get something going here.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
0-1 count. Here it comes. And a breaking ball stays outside. Now the 1-1 pitch. Very weakly on the ground, but it gets fouled. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. The next to bat for St. Louis, John Brebbia. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. And there's the good fastball from Lester as he jumps ahead. No balls and a strike. Here's a pop-up now. Lester over to his right, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. And now back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. Stepping in, Dexter Fowler. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. And this is fouled at the plate. Now Lester's 0-1. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3 for good measure as the. And now the Cubs pitcher, John Lester. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
Cubs pitcher at the plate trailing with a 1-2 count. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Now back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Stepping forward, Ian Happ. He went deep earlier and he's 2 for 4 to this point. And he'll reach second now with 1 away. Standing in, Chris Bryant. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swinging a ground ball to third. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. And the run is in to score from second for the third baseman, but the throw is wild. Throw won't get him. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Here's the 0-1 pitch. On the ground up the middle, taken in by Wong. And there are 2 away now. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Kyle Schwarber. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. 2 out, nobody on. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2. And he'll strike out here yet again. Coming to the plate now, Tommy Pham. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Now the first pitch here from Lester. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 now from Lester. And he misses there. 1-2. The 1-2. Bouncer to the left side. Bryant's got it. And the throw to first is in time. One gone. Stepping up now, Matt Carpenter. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch here misses wide. 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it to put it away. As Pedro Strop comes in unexpectedly from the pen in relief of his injured teammate. Here's Marcell Ozuna, his career line against Pedro Strop. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. No balls and a strike to count. 1-1.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Digging in, Wilson Contreras. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Matt Bowman comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Number 67.
First pitch coming. Here it is. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball.
Tried the old ambush tactic, and it almost worked right there. Wasn't able to keep that first pitch fastball fair. The at-bat, he's got a lot left in this. If he's able to let that one go, I still think he can have a quality AB.
And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And it's fouled away. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fouled away. The next 0-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Digging in, Ben Zobrist singled home a run in his last time up. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And that'll get down for a base hit. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Striding in, Addison Russell. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Down the third baseline. But this is foul for the first strike. The 0-1 delivery. Bat explodes as this has popped up. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Lifted into center field. Wong ranging into the outfield, and that ends the inning. Settling in now, Jose Martinez, and he had that big 3-run bases clearing double in his last trip to the plate. Oh, missed that one by a mile. It's 0-1. A ball and a strike to the Cardinals' first baseman. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Now the 2-1 is looked at for ball 3.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. 2-0. His career line against Pedro Strop. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. And he has a cut at that one, but misses 2-1. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1. Here's Colton Wong now. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Missed with a slider.
Well, that's a pretty good pitch right there, that backdoor slider. That's a very difficult pitch to throw, and particularly throw for a strike. Just missed that outside corner right there, but a good pitch and a tough take there by the hitter.
So striding in, Carson Kelly. He went down on strikes last time up. First pitch on its way. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. And that's in there. Base hit. Next to hit will be the Jed Jerko will grab a bat.
Number 3, Jed Jerko.
Steve Cishek will make an appearance here as he is in charge of trying to ring up the final out of the ball game. Martinez on second. Kelly on at first with 2 down. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon. Cardinals down to their final strike here. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking for the final out. That's a tough pitch to lay off. Impressive that he did.
In the dirt here, and a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. And they did some damage offensively in this one, enough to get the win, and this man led the charge. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no question. He was a tough out up there. Ended up collecting 3 knocks, including a home run. So without him in the lineup, I think this might have been a different story.
For St. Louis, 4 runs on 8 hits, 2 errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 1 minute. Our paid attendance this afternoon, 46,000. The Cardinals would like to thank you for joining us in baseball heaven and remind you to please drive home safely.